shame on you. Or fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Well, you can't shame me again. I'm pretty confident that's the saying.
I don't think that's. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't think that's what they say.
I'm fairly confident that's the saying.
My guy just said he feels like he has liffid gunk in every single crevice. Rune, I want to know,
That's pretty hot.
can you describe what that would feel like?
My fantasy.
Cleansing equipment is on its way.
I like I just went silent after that.
Yeah, I just didn't really want to ask any follow-ups after that. That was all I needed to know. That was good for me. I hope it was good for you, buddy.
Nope.
As stated, it would be good for me if I had liffid gunk in all of my crevices.
Listen, guys, I have a brand new concept for a game, right? You have to play it.
Whoa.
Wait, is this like a Saw game?
No, it's just like a normal ass game, but you have to
Okay.
play it.
I'm like by law.
What if I don't wanna?
You have to play it though.
Well, what if I don't
No,
wanna?
so by law.
By law, you have to play it, or else you will be arrested.
Can we bump it up to execution?
Oh, you want it more aggressive? Yeah, that's
Yes.
fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, did you guys finish that thing so we can do
Yes.
critical corruption?
Yes.
Yeah, except
What
for
is
critical
your
corruption.
idea for the video game?
You have to play the game.
That's the entire idea for it?
Yes, I mean that was my pitch. Like you, what do you mean? Is that the entire idea of the game?
Yeah, what do you mean, bro?
So, what's your product again? Sorry.
Look, you get in on the ground floor of grain, okay? We have plenty of great products. But see, here's it's really a great gold making opportunity. You have to understand.
Yeah, hold on. Let me stop you. Let me if
Okay.
I come in, right? This is your thing. I don't remember what you said, but if I come in and I get some of my other people coming in and they start selling for
Correct.
me and I start making money, you start making money.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a pyramid scheme.
No. That's not a pyramid scheme. Grain, it's about feeding people. You understand?
Of course, but like, see if you get more people down below and then they get more people. You know, you see how it gets larger at the base and then like at the top person makes more money.
Can I, while this is going on, can I just come up to Kepfrey and grab him by his ear?
I
Like anime style?
Elves. First cash out started.
I have recon. Need recon to hear that.
How do they not see you?
No fucking way that works.
How do they not see you?
Oh, they found me.
Yeah,
Hey, let's
you
go.
knew that?
I did.
Thanks for the heads up, you dick.
I feel like he was in too much amazement that he just like got out of that.
Yeah, if somebody could clip that, we'll show you why I was speechless.
Isn't Jace already plenty cursed for all of us?
Can you ever truly be cursed enough?
Yes!
In this essay, I will.
It's literally every single example you have is just me.
Oh god, I was about to bring up every D&D character you've ever played, and there's slow descent to madness.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say like every single example is just me.
Why don't we tell chat about Rune's love of crabs?
I hate crabs.
And I don't mean the fun, sexy kind.
I'm pretty sure my answers are always like pretty top.
Wow.
Did you know Rune is also the most humble man on earth?
That is true.
I heard that.
I got an award for it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gave himself the award.
Ah.
It says man's or World's most humble man.
World's most humble man.
I heard that you were presented that award by your own ass.
It was actually my mom. Thanks for calling her an ass.
I stand by my statement.
It's rude.
His mom is very nice.
Shit.
You've been programming more years than not? Well, Zucchini, when you say it like that, yes. I have been programming more years than I haven't. Considering I'm only 28, and I've been programming 15 years. It is crazy. I've been programming over half my life. That's crazy. God, why do you have to put it in perspective like that? That's crazy. Okay, let's add this new ability.
I just barrel stuffed a random person. So.
They weren't even an enemy, there is a random guy.
Look, it's hard to distinguish between friend and foe in all of this fog, okay?
Oh my gosh, we are war criminals.
We've been war criminals this entire time. What do you mean?
It's like that. It's like that meme with like the moon looking at it. We're war criminals. What do you mean? We've been war criminals the entire time.
Has been the entire time.
Has been the entire time.
When she tells me, wait, are you live? When she tells me to grab the mustard, I was like, yeah, I got it. So, she then creatively used the mustard to separate the hamburger bun from my ass cheeks. Oh shit. How's it going? I have never had a hamburger bun in my ass.
Just get really pissed at you. Shield Knight? Are you kidding me? You fucking picked
Oh my
Shield
god,
Knight?
why did I even put that on the list?
Oh my god, I can't believe you picked Shield Knight. I don't know why you bring you on this fucking...
He fucking did it. How dare.
Nate, why do I bring you on this fucking stream? I swear to god.
You wanted to make a tier list with me.
I'm sick of your shit. Okay, this is the last time we're streaming together. I swear to god.
Perfect. Alright, you heard it here, guys.
Why do I have to do this goddamn collab?
You know, I tried my best to use my green screen for your stream, and this is how I get treated. You put me on the side, you treat me like garbage, you make fun of my dog, you tell me
It works.
Okay, I can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't.
Somebody solve that problem. We'll cover. What the hell was that?
One bath.
I just sprayed the room. I didn't know what was happening. Okay, I can't answer anymore. In a website. So like it would create like a grid, and then like you could click on a grid and it would like show like how different pathfinding algorithms figured it out. It was pretty cool, but it ran super slow because it was on browser, and browsers don't have much RAM, and pathfinding need a lot of RAM. Don't care too much.
I mean,
what up, everyone? What's up? What's up? My name is Glitch Shroon. Welcome in. I don't have anything set up, so let's get some stuff going. There we go. Here, let me turn down this and then turn it up on your guys' side. I hate music being too loud on my side. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hold on. You guys hear that music now? Or should I make it louder? Alright, how's that? Can you guys hear it? I assume you guys can. I'm just gonna assume you guys can. Alright, so today's plan is I had an idea for a game. It's based on an old Flash game. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the game Frontier. But it's an old trading Flash game where you have to take an item from one town to the other. And it's all about economy and moving your shipment around correctly. So that's what I want to try to do. I want to make it. I've been thinking about a game, same idea but in space, and like I want there to be economy. You can move between planets and spaceports. And then I also want it to be like those, and then you can also have a ship, upgrade your ship, crew, upgrade your crew's gear, get stuff in your cargo, and then there will be events that will happen. So like natural disasters, I don't know, like a comet hitting a space station or something. You know, a star exploding. I don't know, some random stuff that could happen. Solar flares. Maybe a new asteroid belt is formed, so it's like harder to trade between some. So some stuff is like cut off. I don't know what else could be a thing. I don't know what else. A horde of space whales moved into the realm, so there's now more space whale meat there. Stuff like that. And then also like political events, like there's war between two kingdoms. You'll have to balance a couple things between factions, so you could do trade jobs that would like boost your rep with one faction or remove it with another. Hey, what up? Welcome in. You did not miss it. We're just getting started. I am discussing my game idea right now. Or it's going to be based off of, I don't know if you were here early enough, but we're saying it's going to be based off an old Flash game called Frontier. You can look it up if you want. But I want it to be like a space trading game. So we're starting a new 2D game. I'm calling it Celestial Exchange right now. Yeah, we're starting a new game. It's called Celestial Exchange. Title in progress. But I want to be able to... I feel like I could get this game out pretty quickly. This doesn't seem hard for me to code. My main thing would be getting all the art. So that's going to be my most time saving, or my most time sink. So I wanted to... I don't know. I want to get a game out myself out on Steam. So I thought this would be a good game for me to get done. I don't want to say relatively or quick, but... it won't be as long as my other one, which is Cubic Chronicles. So just wanna work on a slightly smaller project that I'm still interested in. But yeah. So this is a brand new, fresh project. Absolutely nothing in it. Yeah, hopefully that pulls through. Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna work on my other game. I don't know. I just don't want there not to be a game out, and I've been thinking about making this game for a while. So I thought might as well go for it. It could give me like a kind of a side project to get my mind off of all the complexity that I'm currently in Cubic Chronicles. I don't know. This should be also a fun game. I think this might be a smaller, more roguelike game, maybe. It might be more roguelike. I guess it would be a roguelike. Depends, I guess. I could easily make it a roguelike. depending what I do for like ship upgrades and captain upgrades and stuff. Yeah, roguelikes are pretty small scope. As long as you do them correctly, they definitely can be, and don't make it too extensive. Hopefully there's like 2 big systems in it I'm trying to make, right? Then one is like the economy system. As long as I get that one going, that's like the core of it. And then the other thing is like event system, which should be plugged into the economy system. So like if I have those 2 going, and then adding stuff to those should be pretty easy. So I don't think that, like, once I get those systems going, which I don't think are going to be too complex. I don't think. Fingers crossed. It might just require some tweaking to make them make more sense as I go through it. The event system would be interesting. The other system, which might be kind of a stretch, we'll have to see how it goes, is the like faction system. So doing like quests and trades that would give you different, I don't know, give you different, what am I thinking of? Buffs in like access to goods and maybe some small abilities. Like my idea is that like, yeah, resources, like, yeah, stuff to trade and equipment and, you know, that sort of stuff. Nothing crazy, but like it would be kind of like, oh yeah, you're the max rep with this person. We could even make that a Steam achievement at some point. You know, get max rep with this faction and that faction, and maybe there's a way to get max rep with all factions at the same time. So you're like a player of all factions sort of thing. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. This is just kind of spitballing ideas at this point. The main idea is to get the event system and the trading system, and then we'll see where we're at for the faction system. Because those things are the main ones. Those, and then the ship system with crew. So there's kind of like, I keep saying it, but there's 4 main systems in total, and that's it. Nothing more crazy. 4 main systems, shouldn't be too difficult. Gotta mash them together. The actual control of the game is basically just point and click for the most part. You're not doing any movement or anything. I mean, it's a economy trading game, so it's not about. So we're gonna start with systems. I'll probably start with a very basic trading system between 2 locations. That's probably what I'll try to get done during this stream. Is I'm gonna create 1 city, maybe 1 space station, 2 space stations, because I'm kind of setting this sort of in space. So I'll have 2 space stations. You have a player that you can click between the 2 space stations, and they'll move to it. You'll have a cargo, so you can buy stuff at each space station and transport it and sell it. So that's my goal for today, is get that working. I don't think that'll be too difficult. Getting a basic 2 space station system, transporting, selling. That's what we're planning on today. So with that, I haven't actually done much in 2D. I know it can't be too much more complex. I think it's actually easier. Did you go to the Autumn Gum Gum Festival? I did not, no. And I'm pissed about it. Yeah, I haven't worked too much with 2D, but I've heard it's a lot easier than 3D. I mean, I do a lot of my stuff in 3D, so I just might have to look up the specific stuff for 2D in Unity. But hopefully it's nothing too crazy different. I really do be your primary 2D artist. Some 2D stuff is mostly specific physics stuff. Yeah, luckily I don't have to deal with physics too much because I'm not doing anything crazy for movement. My movement is you're going to watch a ship go from one location to the other. So I don't have to worry about physics. So I don't think I'm gonna have any problems there. We might have to. I mean, we might refine it a little bit later to see if it's too boring of movement or, I don't want to be too boring for trade. But it's gonna be a quick game that won't be too complex, so I'm not too worried. So first thing first is I'm gonna create a scripts folder because I am a programmer to the core, so there's gonna be scripts. And then we're gonna need a prefab folder. And I'm just gonna create what's all right. Not to increase my scope, but you could have bad events exploring the map while you fly around. Give you a reason to fly around and also to pick a path. Yeah, no, that was one of my 4 systems was the event system. So each path you're going to click will have a specific amount of days it's travel. And each day there'll be a something bad or good can happen. You might meet someone that gives you, yeah. Oh, actually, no, you didn't miss it. I actually didn't explain that part. So I might have an event system and then like traveling between 2 locations. Yeah, it'll take a certain amount of days, and every day there's going to be an event that can happen. Either it's good, bad. You meet up with pirates. You, I don't know, find a ship that you can rescue people from. Your ship comes out of power, so you need like a good mechanic. And that's kind of like where your crew comes into play. Moving between 2 locations can be a lot safer if you have a lot of combat people on your crew. Your ship's upgraded with lasers. Maybe your ship, instead of lasers, is shields, so it's like a cargo ship. So you just gotta hope that you don't get hit by pirates or that your shields are strong enough. You want a good mechanic so that if, your generator, blows up in the middle of transport, you're not stranded out in the middle of nowhere. And you'll have to basically, the only thing I'm gonna worry about is there will be spare parts for repairs. There's gonna be your crew's equipment, and then the other thing is your cargo and food for your crew. So you need enough food to feed all your crew for the amount of days it takes to go between space stations. So those are kind of the expenses / the other things you have to kind of maintain, right? So with that, I think that's basically the main things I want to do for this game. Art, I'm gonna try to do 2D or 2D pixels. So I'm kind of trying my hand at pixel art. So we don't have any art today, so we're gonna basically just use boxes. But hopefully I can start diving into pixel art and learning some basic stuff. But with that, I guess let's try to get something going. What do I need? So you gotta give me a second to. Programmer art is good until you need better. True. I mean, I just need stuff to prototype at this point, and then I'll eventually get pixel art. So my prototyping is just gonna be squares, cubes, and other random sprites. So I think sprites are what we want to do. So we're gonna add a background. 0, 0. Okay, background. What? Sorry, I gotta figure out this. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. So I'm trying to remember. So for 2D, Z is just kind of like the index it's on. So if it's in front of it or not, if I remember correctly. So that's a 1 by 1. We'll make it go out Maybe not that much. 20? 20 is good. So background, we're just gonna make it black. We're in space. Maybe a little bit of maybe not straight black. I know space is like pure black, but I don't 30, 40, 40. Oh, I guess it's double. Oh, I could just change the camera black. Oh, okay. Sorry, as I said, I'm trying to figure out 2D. I'm a 3D game developer, so this is kind of a new thing for me. Oh, that's the illumination. We want rendering. Environment. Yeah. Yeah, for the sky illumination. I actually use that to do icon pictures for my other game. There we go. That's good black. Okay, so now we want to create... Do I want to create an empty... Yeah, let's create an empty. So this is going to be player. We'll give them a 2D sprite. We'll make them a triangle. Model or sprite? Yeah, sprite. And then we're going to add 2 space stations. So space station. We're going to add, what are space stations? Maybe squares? Sprite. Okay, we're going to make this a prefab. We're going to make the player prefab. Sorry, I gotta find everything. Not visual scripting. I don't care about visual scripting. Scripting. Empty C#. We're gonna call this player. Oh, open to the other screen. All right. Okay, so here's our player. Does Unity 6 need mono behavior? Is mono behavior only 3D? Hey, what up, Hades? Welcome in. New game project? What about cubes? No, Telv. Look, we got a square. Okay, mono behavior is universal. Nice. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome in. We are making a new game for everyone joining. It's kind of based off of the old, wow, what was it? The old Flash game Frontier. If you guys are interested, go check it out. It's a fun game, a classic. I hope you don't mind me backseating. Just let me know if I'm. No, you're totally fine. I wouldn't be asking you guys questions while I'm coding if I wasn't expecting answers. I love chatting between you guys. Plus, if you guys have anything you want to talk about, feel free to ask. Or just bring up a topic. I mean, preferably stick to the rules. I don't care about talking about politics. I don't care about talking about inappropriate stuff. But game development, anything gaming, I'm down for. My VTuber, I don't know, hobbies, interests, I'm down. If you get me on the right topic, I will go on a tangent. But in the meantime, I will be working my game. Reload. Thank you for the lurk. And I will tell I will. What was I doing? I didn't. Space station. I feel like I need to connect it somehow. How did I not have this connected? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. All right, mono behavior, player. So these are our two main ones that we'll need today. Let me throw these on here. So player, you're going to be on the player. All right. So currently we're going to have player control all the... Yeah, I don't know the behavior right now. It seems to be doing it when I do... Because I think this is Unity 6, so I think Unity 6 has some new stuff that you can do, like various types of scripting, and I don't know if I have it quite set up yet. I've been kind of half using Unity 6 to try it out. And for some reason it's not like connecting with my project correctly. Oh, the newest version, yeah. So like it doesn't show my I don't know. I'll have to figure it out later. I'm not worried about it right now. We'll just roll with it as is. So there's a lot of learning I'm doing because I'm using the new version. Plus, that's why, if you notice, that's why this kind of looks slightly different. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people who have like skins or stuff, or I don't know how the old Unities work. I thought you had to do like a specific dark version, but I don't know. But it's slightly different because this is Unity 6. I mean, I moved the inspector myself, but besides that, I only mainly moved the inspector so that you guys don't have to. It's not like hidden over here, you know. So you guys can see the actual work being done. I always feel this layout's way better for like the actual streaming stuff. All right, so what do we need? Space Station 1. We also need Space Station 2. Why did my Steam just decide it was going to come online? We should rename the sample scene to Galaxy Map. All right, we're gonna just move space station. I don't know, -10, 15, 15. Maybe make it slightly fancier. We'll get space station 3 in here. Oh, it's because I lost internet. I see. Way back in the day, dark mode used to be like a paid feature. Yeah, I did know that. That's what I don't know how like the new Unities do it. It was like a, I don't know. You had to get like a special feature, and then like I don't know. They started using. I saw some people were able to like get skins on theirs, and I don't know if they coded it or customize their own UI a lot. I've seen that too. I have no idea. There's a lot of crazy old stuff they used to do with Unity. Yeah, I've been using Unity for quite some time. So I'm not like, even though it might sound like I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes, I definitely have been around the block. I just do so much programming, I always forget like specific stuff of different programs, you know? It's hard to remember all the syntax. All right. Galaxy map. Where's this one at? We want this, I don't know, 0, 15. Just throw a fourth one in there. And then we shove these all under a new empty space stations. I feel like these should have prefabs, or not prefabs. Oh, what are they called? Scriptable objects. I think would be a good way to do space stations or planets, you know, a location. So that I don't want to make it too complex. I'm trying to like think of the best way without like over complexing. Over complex. What's that word? Over complex sizing? Size. Overcomplicate, thank you. That is the word I was trying to find. All right, so player. Let's move player around by clicking. I think movement in. We're gonna make a player inputs manager. Should I? Spaces, no spaces. I wonder if there's like a Unity. Let's see, scripting, mono behavior script. Okay, so you can just create a mono behavior. We're gonna have two managers. We're gonna have player manager, game manager. If this looks crazy, don't worry, it probably will be crazy. This is my fast way to get it, like... I do a lot of refactoring of my code when I get into a game, so It might look crazy to begin with that I'm making them every single manager, but I'll eventually refactor into something cleaner. This is just the easy way for me to get a game working fast. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much trust the process. Like, listen, this stuff looks crazy. It'll probably be crazy, but you know, you just gotta believe it. Hey, what up, Pika PD? Welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing today? We are starting a new game. You're at the very beginning of the process. 19 months. Hey, thank you for the prime. What up, Nate? Looking for chill dev streams as I'm working on my framework. Hey, nice. What are you working on? I know you said your framework, but what's it for? And welcome in. This should be a pretty chill stream. We're just going to be talking about our space trade game, listening to music, hopefully getting this game going. Just got done moving Halloween decorations. How's new game? We're just getting started. You see everything that exists right now. It's an NPC synchronization package for general NPCs for VR chat. Ooh, that's cool. I started working on another side project that I'm only bringing this up because it sort of have to do with VR chat. I started creating my own. I know it sounds ambitious, but it probably is. But I wanted to make my own like custom VTuber studio. And so I was working on importing VRMs into it, which I know VRMs are very important in like the VTuber and VR chat space. So I was making my own VTuber studio with what is it? Open. Let's see, VTuber face tracker system. OpenCFace, that's what it is. OpenCFace. So they have to self-navigate, sync, and there's also a combat system. I just think how many chill words could benefit from a synced NPC cat that has all the personality of a cat. That would be cool. That would actually be awesome. Okay, so that's how the mono behaviors are automatically made in Unity 6. So you have to specifically make one. That's what I thought. I thought they added ability so that you can, instead of making like mono behaviors by default, it like creates a empty script by default, which is kind of like one of the new things. All right, I gotta look up some stuff. You're currently working on an NPC to NPC communication. So if you have a cat and a dog in SimWorld, dog can chase a cat, or cat can fight other cats. That'd be cool. Yeah, I haven't really looked too much into how VR chat works, so no idea. I'm assuming it wouldn't be too complex for me to take a look at as a developer, but as I said, I just started looking at VRMs this past like month because I was wanting to make my own system. So I don't know, diving into VRMs and like AR kits as a developer without knowing anything about it is kind of complex. It's basically C#, but with a stripped out class for safety. Oh, okay. Can you make a program to look at someone's files and like you can't control? Yeah, okay, that's fair. My friend and I were actually making a game a while ago. I don't know, like a year ago. We were making an idle game that was about programming. And we were trying to make an in-game coding system just for that reason. Like, yeah, you could put an in-game coding system, but you don't want it to be able to interact with your player's code because that'd be crazy if you like actually download some you know, in that case, a skin or something that will just get a root access to your computer or crypto mine you or some crazy stuff like that. There's definitely would be a lot of skins out there like that if that was the case. It's the multiplayer aspect of this synchronization NPC is frustrating to test. Yeah, I could see that. Let's see. So for our player input, we want to get on an update if there is, what is it? Inputs dot mouse button down. Zero. If this, then debug dot log. Click. All right. So we're just testing out to get our clicks in. I like testing a lot, so you see me, even if it's like a very simple line, we'll do that. So I click, we get click. Perfect. So then we want to debug. We want to give var inputs dot yeah, testing's always good. I always say, like, always test more often than you think you need to, because if you don't and you go a long time between testing, you don't know exactly what's wrong with your code if something does break. So it always saves you time in the long run if you test more often than not, because you'll know exactly what's broken. Like if I put in like 5 lines of code and I test it, I know if it's broken, I know those 5 lines of code broke it somewhere. You know? Test often and make small commits when it works. True. Yeah, commits. I do have a GitHub. I do commits myself. So I'll probably commit when I have a basic system going. NPC behavior trees is getting stupidly complex. They always get complex. NPCs and AI as in-game artificial intelligence, not, you know, modern take of AI, is so complex. And like, that's kind of like what they say is like, the AI is only as smart as the programmer makes them. So it's kind of like your code is always as smart as you make it. So same thing, but for AI. But it's super complex because you don't remember how like reactive agent AI is the name. You don't realize how like stupid everything is until you have to code every little behavior that a human does, you know? Like, you know, to walk, it's not just like move leg, it's like you have to do all this stupid stuff to walk. I mean, you could break that down and make it like walk as a method, but you know, coding kind of teaches you that stuff. It's like there's so much stupid stuff that goes in a single movement. Or there's so many states if you do like a state machine for an AI and stuff like that. The worst is having something working for like super long time and then breaking something at the last minute, having to try. True. When you're right at the finish line and it breaks, it's a nightmare. You're an animator with 20 years experience, so I know animations data and how to make characters move. Trying to combine that with knowledge with programming now. That's cool. Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. I know I'm definitely more of the programming side. I don't have the animation or art side behind me. So I respect animators and artists. I definitely want to learn it. That's kind of like my next thing I'm trying to learn. I got 15 years of programming behind me. So I got the programming part. Animating is like your favorite thing. Literally animating right now. Nice. As I said, I respect animators and artists. I can't do that stuff. I'm definitely from the programming side. I have a degree in programming. I have a master's degree in game design. So I'm definitely more from the masters or from the game design, game dev side of the whole industry. Anime's so nice. I don't know why I'm doing all this programming. Hey, listen, when you learn both sides, it's also really awesome because I don't know. I love the idea or like the feeling that like when you're done programming, you've created something and you can see your hard work. That's why I love programming and like art and animating combined. Because like when you get that, you can create your own stuff and throw it out in the digital world. If your rig is complex enough, it gets to be like programming. I can see that. Okay, let's get mouse position. I wonder if I should redo this. We're gonna go with this for now. So my idea is that when you click, I want to see if it is a. I should do this differently. But if you click on a location, I want to be able to select that as your destiny, and then you'll click like it'll show you some information, and then you'll click like go for you to go actually like go on that path. So I probably want to do it slightly different. I gotta think about how to do this, especially if you're going to mix animation from one rig to the other. When you have to pay attention to transform orientations are a nightmare. Even with just like a game dev, like I don't do much with animation yet, but I know that orientation's a nightmare. That are doing any kinds of materials, that stuff gets net. I have never touched anything about materials. It scares me, and I want to do it eventually. What's the advantage of what? That are doing photos. I've never used UV quartz with animation. Doing low textured face instead of real rigs. Input mouse. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I know that old games do a lot of really cool stuff with their sprite sheets to fake some textures and whatnot. It's really cool all the techniques that people use. Mouse position, and then we're just gonna output this. I think there's like instead of this, I think there's like an on click. Oh, I should do that. That's so much better. Why am I doing this stupid player input manager? Get rid of this. We're not doing this. If you click a space station, we're gonna add an event to this. Sorry, you see me do this a lot where I'm just like, this is stupid. Why am I doing this? There's going to be an event trigger, and this is going to be a mouse click, pointer click. All right, so Yeah, you guys are talking about stuff I have no idea about, and that's all right. Go for it. I'm not gonna stop you. I love seeing people chat about various aspects of game dev. I just gotta figure out what I need to do. I think space station, public, void, space station, clicked. Okay, so when space station's clicked, we're gonna do something. This is gonna call out to so we want to call it to like a game manager and set like the active target to like the current space station. So if I remember correctly, let me pull up my other game because I'm pretty sure I do this a lot in my other game. Let's see. Assets, scripts, managers. We are going to pull out combat grid manager. So this gets I think I have like a get instance something in here. It must be in my combat game manager. I think we want this. Oh, I store my game data? Why would I do that? That's crazy. What was I thinking? Let's do Galactic Map Game Manager. Galactic Map Manager. I wonder if I should make this a... I wonder if I should make this... Sorry, I'm trying to think of game architecture right now to see how I want to do this. Game architecture. It's all wrong. Everything's wrong. Galactic Map Manager. Okay, we'll make it easy. We're not gonna worry about it right now. We're just gonna connect it. We're gonna get the Galactic Manager, or let me open this and redo this. All right, so this is how we do it the kind of the cheap way. So we go into our code, we do a Galactic Map Manager in our space station. We make this public. Now we have access to it. And then to make sure everything has access to it, we just kind of do a boring drag and drop in here. -15. Okay. So we have them connected to the Galactic Map Manager now. So Galactic Map Manager, I honestly don't need this player input manager. I think I kind of jumped the gun on that. Because everything's going to be basically controlled through buttons. So when we click on one of these, we're going to call the space station clicked. Space station clicked, what it'll do, it'll call the Galactic Map Manager. And we're going to go Galactic Map Manager. We're going to do public space station current station. You're getting ads. I will hold on until you guys are done. Ugh. Ah. So yeah. What do I got? Oh, I want to be gone this weekend. Everyone's here. That's not in ads. I will be gone this weekend. It doesn't really change anything because I'm only streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays again. So I'm actually not affected. But I will be gone starting Friday. So probably less tweets. I don't really tweet that much during the weekends anyway. I generally tweet a lot during the week. Huh. I still have that video to make, so I will try to get that done. I gotta rewrite the scripts, and then I'll record stuff by... Oh my god. Sorry, I got notified that there's a new We Are Here game. Oh, okay. Welcome back. I was distracted. I was texting someone. Yeah, I think I was talking about I don't know if you guys heard, but I'm starting to make some videos, some game review videos. I made one over Payday 3. I'm currently working on one over I'm currently working on one over the casting of Frank Stone, and my next one's gonna be over Final Fantasy 16. So look forward to those. But let's continue this. So our Galactic Map Manager has our current space station. We want to store that. We also want to set our target station. And then we're going to set current station. And then we're going to pass what's the stupid renaming? Okay. Set current station. We're going to pass in a space station, set it. We're going to do current station equal station. And then we're going to do the same thing, but with target station. Each pixel is pretty much just 4 numbers in a trench coat. That's true. I love mixing with I don't know. I've done a lot of stuff where you have to like specifically code, and then like if you put the code in, it'll actually create a picture. It's kind of crazy. That's how paint and stuff actually work. There's some pretty serious code that like puts or changes a specific pixel based on mouse position and whatnot. Okay, so we're gonna do set target position when you click it. To this. And then when the game starts, so we'll do public space station start station. So starting station is going to be in the oh, come on. Start. Was it public void start? We're going to start starting station current to starting. Yeah, I can't speak. And then starting, we can set that manually in here. So we're going to set starting to, I don't know, Space Station 1. I'm still trying to figure out basics of code, like get 2 objects to walk to this vec3 point and face each other. That's fair. That is fair. I said I'm still learning 2D, obviously. I do a lot of my game dev in 3D. I mean, they're very similar, obviously, because it's all the same thing. But I've also been programming for 15 years, so the actual programming stuff isn't hard for me, obviously. Kind of like you guys, I'm other way around. I'm learning art slowly. I don't know which way is more difficult. Learning programming as an artist or learning art as a programmer? Okay, so if we click, we set it, and then let's output it. Debug.log. We'll do station dot name. You're primarily an artist, so if you can get code forced into your brain, you start to feel invincible. That's fair. I feel like that's kind of the other way around too, right? As a programmer, when I start learning art, I'm gonna feel so like I could create anything. What up, Snyder? Welcome in. You break it yet? I have not broke it yet. Ow. Ow. Thank you for the hydrate. I definitely, yeah, I don't know. Knowing both code and art is kind of like a deadly combination on the internet. Thank you for the headbat. When you start learning art, you'll find yourself staring at random leaves and stuff to map it out in your head. You do mostly 3D modeling and animation, but I kind of side shifted and being a tech artist. That's cool. Yeah, I've dabbled in a lot of different arts. I feel like I have a lot of the core principles of art down. I just need the actual applying it, you know? Okay, me clicking stuff is not working. Why are you not working? You also start appreciating really good art, and you'll start understanding why art stub their nose at some stuff. I mean, I'm not sure about that. I mean, I totally get the really good art, but I feel like some art has kind of gone like way out of the realm of craziness. I mean, there's definitely really, really good art that'll be like, and then there's also really bad art, and there's plenty of really bad art on the internet. That is for sure. Yeah, no, like I know like one of the worst things you could probably say to an artist is like, "Oh my god, you're so talented." But I know for a fact that like it's not talented. It's like it's a lot of hard work, learning, and practicing. And I totally get that. And I respect it. I kind of feel like it would be the same way as me looking at a new programmer and be like, what the hell are you guys doing with your code? Like, what is this crazy stuff you're doing? Man, when I was getting my master's in game design, I met some programmers that made my soul hurt because like I knew that they knew how coding works, but like they just weren't experienced enough to know like how to do it correctly, you know? The one that always irked me was people watching me draw and going, "Wow, what programs do you use to animate?" I'm like, this pencil and paper." That's fair. Yeah, there's no magic to it. I mean, there's magic, your skills, but yeah, experience will teach you a lot. Just practice. True. I'm one of those people who have learned a lot of different hobbies. So totally learned how to learn a hobby. It just takes time and practice. Like that's the most important thing. You got to put time into it. Everyone's shit at the beginning. All right. So for some reason this isn't triggering. Whoops. Debug.log. Clicked. not triggering. Okay. Ooh, is that because it's inside of these? Ooh. If I move this outside and click it, I got a bad feeling. No, okay. That wasn't it. One thing I love about frame by frame animation is that it has a built-in feedback loop into it. It just sits there staring at you, screaming, "Why do features on the character's face warp all over the place when they slowly turn their head?" All they do is draw the character correctly. Right. Okay, that wasn't it. Why is this not working? What? Pointer click. Two D animators are legit. I respect anyone who could draw almost the same image 24 times for 1 second. I mean, that's true. It's time and dedication. It's like the same. I feel like it's kind of like the same respect I have for speedrunners, like doing practically the same thing over and over again. I feel like that would be so tedious, but like when it's all done, it's so cool. I mean, it do be rough out there, like no matter what. Why is this not working? Wait, which one's Space Station 1? What? I want to make these different colors. Oh my god. I end up doing 3D because while you have to front load the work to get it up and running, yeah, it's true. That is true. Once you get it rigged and everything, it makes animation so much easier. But it's a lot of work at the beginning. Yeah, but in 2D you just draw it. Listen, they're both fantastic. I love both 3D and 2D. I personally like developing in 3D a little bit more, but I wouldn't exist as a VTuber if I wasn't for 2D. Okay, for some reason this stuff isn't working, so this one should be blue, so this should be clicked and it should be triggering. I wonder, why is this not working? Is it because of this? Do I have to make it editor and runtime? I swear. Nope, that didn't work. Event system. Oh my god. I swear, I hate runtime versus non-runtime sometimes in Unity. It's the worst. Keep drawing until it's done. It's the same amount of work at every step. Not that it's bad. I've done a lot of 2D animation, but I have to be the programmer, modeler, animated lead, designer. Yeah. Sometimes when you got a lot, you gotta kind of make it easier in the long run. Yes, but hear me out. You can take your animation disc and go draw in the park. True. It goes. Hmm. Pick yourself. Do space station clicked. Save. Click play. Why aren't you working? Oh crap. No, don't lose your render. All right, thank you for stopping by, Specs. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the database. I hope you have a great night, day, whatever time zone you're in. I swear, why is this event system not working? If I add an event system to the player and it works, I'm gonna be so mad. Click down. Thank you, Pika PD, for the follow. Welcome to the database. Public test void test. Debug. Log. Test. Click. Why is this not triggering? Why is my event system not triggering? Unity, why is my pointer click event not triggering? I'm definitely over it. There's no way I'm not. Ooh, except hold on. No. No, what if we add a sprite to this? What does it have? A sprite renderer. I want to test something quickly. UI sprite. What if I take this sprite render? Hold on. I feel like maybe it's like a size thing. So if I change this. No, I mean, it's definitely there. Hmm. What if I just do like a public void on pointer click pointer events data. Let's see if this suggestion works. And then I need an I pointer click handler. Nope, still doesn't work. We'll make it top level. What if it's like something crazy, like I'm not like actually in here? Hmm. Why is this not working? I feel like this is so stupid that it should work. It's not like crazy complex or anything. Um, do I need event what was that? Event system on something to even do an event trigger? Because that would suck. Sorry, I have to look this up. I didn't think I had to look this up. Seems like it should be simple. Event trigger Unity. Not working. Ow, thank you for the bonk. I still need to add a sound effect to that. I keep forgetting to. I reset all this stuff up in Ow. Sounds like TextChild and any other children are blocking the click. Is that a thing that could happen? There's also a lot of commands you can do. If you do exclamation point command, there's some stuff you can mess with there. We also have a fancy I don't know, if you stick around long enough, you could redeem the character. So you'll add a character based on whatever you want in my game. Whatever you want within reason is like my ultimate redeem, my channel point redeem. That's that 100,000 credit game character. Okay, let me see if there's like, maybe I'm overcomplicating this. Let's just go Unity 2D on click event. And I wonder if it's like a 2D thing. I assume it's not. If I add a button, what does it do? Hold on. UI. We're going to add a new button. Import. Makes it a button. We don't want those to be buttons, though. They have the on click, though. That's so annoying. Click. If I make a new scene, hold on, we're gonna drag this down to the basics. New scene. We're gonna create one object. It's gonna be player. I'm gonna add the player script to it. We are gonna add a delete this. We're gonna add a sprite triangle player. Add player to this. We're gonna add a event trigger. So there's nothing else in the scene that should be able to affect it. So then we put itself in here. We do player test save. We're gonna make this test scene. We click play. Click on the, oh, hold on, our player's not in frame. Is it with its Y value? Nope, that doesn't work either. What if I add a enter? Nope, enter doesn't work. What about select? No, I wonder it has to do with its X value. Nope. Okay, for some reason I can't get 2D on trigger click stuff to work. Unity 2D on click on a game object. Not quite. Oh yeah, these people are all doing raycasters and stuff. Sorry, I'm looking stuff up. They're all doing raycasters, but it's not quite what I want. The eye pointer click interface. What is this interface? You're having ChatGPT understand syntax? I mean, that's the best thing for AI is finding out what you should use it for. I use it all the time in my job. Well, specifically Find.com or Copilot. We have a Copilot for my company that we use. So do I need the eye pointer click system on it? Language learning models are really good at explaining things in different ways. True. This is what I always preach. I don't support AI replacing people, especially art, voices, and other stuff like that. I really support and wholeheartedly think that AI will be really good helping enhance people's abilities as a tool, not replacement. And it's fantastic for looking up stuff like that. Because God, it's also very terrible at like I've had so many bad examples of like having it I asked it to do some code for me and like the code's god awful, but it gave me the idea I wanted, so I'd have to take that. It's always really funny, like in the software development industry, we always say how like jobs are kind of fucked for the next like jobs for programming are kind of fucked for like the next 10 years, but after that there's going to be so many programming jobs trying to fix chat GPT like code that it's going to be insane. Like, what is serialization? Can you explain it to me as if you were a battle orc? Explain it to their fellow battle orcs. That's great. Clicked. Why is this not working? Ah! Oh my god, I need to find someone to like dumb this 2D down for me. Unity 2D. Add click event to game object. Because in the animation world, we communicate a lot using onomatopoeias. So in my 20-year career, that is how I'm used to having design timing discussions with my coworkers. And programmers do not communicate in the same way. Listen, I only communicate using terms as long as it's used over and over again. If it's not, I have no idea what the term is, and I just kind of make up BS that hopefully my fellow programmers will know. You know? So this person added a sprite. Cool. Looks good. Nothing crazy. Sorry, I'm watching a video on the other thing. They added an event with a pointer click. They create a new C# script. They open up, they add a new method. That didn't work. Okay, so oh, do you have to add a 2D raycaster to it? "2D ray." Whoa, where'd my thing go? Whoa, that added a lot. What the hell? I feel like it adds way more than I wanted to. Okay, what if we add main camera as that? And then we add pointer clicks. Ah. Dang, I thought I had something. Oh, they added it to the camera. The camera needs it, not the player. Calm down. All right. Camera needs a physics 2D raycaster. Click save. Let's play. Let's see if this works. Damn it. All right. What next? What next, buddy? I should have watched 2 seconds later. He's like clicks it and like runs it and it doesn't work. Okay, what next? What do you need? Why don't you just build the entire program before running it? You're killing me, man. He's adding... I'm assuming we need a box collider, probably. Do better. I'm trying, Snyder. I'm trying. Okay, he's adding a collider. All right, let's try a collider. Collider. Sure. It's fine. Ah. Is trigger. thought I was close. Okay, he adds a box collider. Click still doesn't work. This guy's tutorial is killing me. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. It's hurting me so much. Bro, just do everything you need and then click play. He's adding an event system. Okay, he added an event system. Let's play. It's building. Oh, he clicked now it works. Okay, it works. So do we need any other BS? What was that? What was all the other BS we just did? Do we need any of that? If I were to just remove this, and then remove this, and just have the event system. No, okay, we need one of those. What if we did the box collider 2D? Okay, so it looks like we need the box collider 2D and probably this physics. A raycaster on the camera. We have those two and don't have anything else. Cool. Cool. Okay, we got it. Figured it out. Mr. Tutorial that hurt my soul watching. I wish people made more tutorials where there's no sound in it. They have like the text on screen, you know? No, like have sound too, but like also have text on screen. Like so I could watch it mute. Cuz I like doing that during streams. I like watching it mute, but I still want to know what's happening. Like subtitles. Actually add subtitles. I know YouTube has it, but I don't know, they're so weird with some of those tutorials. What, use YouTube subtitles? All right. We can scrap this scene and we can go to the correct scene. Man, I'd had to suffer through broken fan noises in the background of the thing. Yes. So true. That is so true. All right. We're getting rid of this. We don't need this. We're going to add a box collider 2D to these things. Main camera, we're going to add a raycast physics 2D raycaster. Save. All right, let's go to our code. We got to put this on pointer click into our space stations. We're going to do this in here. Oh, I guess I already had it in here. You don't need this BS. We're going to get rid of it in here because we don't care about clicking the player. I don't know why they have all weird code in different language on all videos I watch. Listen, the gods just had to give you a debuff. You know, you're in for a spicy YouTube video where you see unregistered hypercam up in the corner. Ah, yes, I was going to say the notepad. The notepad is when you know you're in for a spicy tutorial. They pull a notepad. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, I don't speak your language. Hello, nameless. I believe you just called me a furry though, but that's okay. I am currently in fox form. We have a null reference. Game object. Do I have my programming socks on? No, I do not. I do not have my programming socks. Space Station 11. 11. Is it yelling at me for this or Galactic Map Manager? See, that's why it's not working fair. I need to initialize new. Hey. I still need a car to fix that for me. Yeah, but it's not new though. It's already initialized from. Like I shouldn't have to. Oh, it isn't initialized from here. Space Station 1 doesn't have it. Okay, that's why. No, I mean you're right. It was the Galactic Map Manager wasn't initialized. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna instantiate it instead of doing all this BS, but why is it doing it twice? Oh, it's clicked here, sent to the map manager, and then it says the station name here. Right. All right, cool. So that set the right thing. 3, 1, 4. Cool. So we got that working. So we have it clicking, it sets the right thing. So we should just, if we click, let's move our character basically to the station -1. Right, that's about right. So if we do -15, 16, 16.5, 17. That's 167, 17. What's up with this spacing? What is that? Is that like the sprite sizes? Is it that off? I feel like the triangle sprite, if that's the center, I guess that could be. It just kind of looks like weird because it's triangle versus square. All right. So when we set it, we will set public space. What am I doing? Void set player location to station. We'll have the player here. There's only ever going to be one player. So we'll go player. We're not going to do any movement. We're just going to have him teleport for now. Because that's not the name of the game yet. What is it? Game object dot transform dot location position. That's what it is. Set. New float would be. I'm just gonna var station position Station dot game objects dot transform dot position dot x plus 2 dot y dot z. Maybe thinking, oh my god, he said Z. He must be Canadian. I'm not. I just said Z. Oh, I didn't call it. I did not call it. Public void. Everyone knows that it's pronounced Zod. Commander Zod. Set player current station. You thought it was Zad? That's just wrong. That's actually inappropriate. Zid, Zad, Zod. It's all the same. Okay, we're going to set current location. Starting